Hi, this is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Today you'll find me outside here with my plants because we are the tree of life, right? We are the tree of life. Everything that springs out of us should be living. I look at my plants and I say, as long as they're green, I must be doing something right. Because I look at my plants as a part of me. Because we are all joined together, we're connected, right? And so when my plants are just bringing forth all that pretty greenery, like they're doing right now, this is Mr. Josiah. He's my grandson. He's so pretty. He'll be 8 in a few. My granddaughter's up to the top, Lala and Pumpkin, my grandbabies. One of my good friends is over here, Miss Angel. And then I got over here to the other side of me. Here's one of my grandbabies here, Miss Lena. And so anyway, I'm surrounded by nothing but people and things that bring me joy. And I love me some plants because they always, show me something. When my plants are starting to, wither away or something happens like I did, I messed up on, oh my gosh, this winter, what I did, I put my plants out because it was a pretty day. It got like 60. I said, oh, y'all need to go outside and get some air today. So I put all my plants outside and get some air, like a good mama, get them some sunlight, some real vitamin D. So I put them outdoors and I thought I was doing a good thing. And then that night, it dropped down to like 30-some degrees. Y'all already know the deal. I put some hurting on my plants. And I'm telling you, a few of them just like, the next morning, they were like crushed. Oh, I said, oh my God, I almost cried. Like, oh, I can't believe I did this to my plants. My auntie, my mama, oh, they had just about went down to wither to nothing. So I had to get down and do my magic, right? Like, okay, look, I messed up. I'm sorry. Now let me see what I can do to let's save parts of you anyway. If I can just save that root. If I can save the root, I can make everything else come back to life because it's all in the root. Everything you do is about that root. You are about the root. What's at your root? What's at your core? We ain't going to talk about that root chakra. I'm talking about what's at that root. Who you are begins at your root. What you stand for is at your root. You want to know what somebody is? Check them roots. Because people can tell you anything. They can tell you anything. They can about show you anything. But give them some time. And that root will perform. And it will tell you what you got. It will tell you. Just sit back and watch. So today, learning, what you made out of. What you built from. I tell people I am the tree of life. I bring forth life. In my roots, in my branches, life comes through. When I reach out and touch somebody, I'm trying to give them more life, and an embracement. The tree, what does it stand for? What does it do? I tell people, what does a tree do? It supports. It feeds. It gives shelter. It brings life. Just think about all the things a tree can do. And then think about you. You should be in alignment with a tree. Because we are the tree of life. We can bring forth life. We can make things happen. Just by being. And a good tree, oh my gracious. Now we talk about something different. I tell my babies all the time, what you talking about? You come from a good tree. You can't do nothing but produce. You got to produce because your tree is good. Your land is good. Anybody plant on your land is supposed to grow because you're good land. I tell people all the time, look, you can't give something to me and think it's going to fall apart. Because that's the kind of land you own. You got some good land here. This is some good land. And I'm a great tree. Look at them pretty blossoms. Look at that. Look, that sun right now beaming down on me. It's bringing forth me light. And I'm getting some life. Those two combinations together, life and light together, how can I lose? How can I not be awesome and great? How can you not be? When you realize who you are, and what you come from, what you're built from. Ooh. Can't nobody change that. People can talk about you, say everything they want to say about you, put you down and, walk away from you if they need to. But in their walking away, they still blessing you. Because some people, they don't even realize it. Some people come into your life because it was their season to come. It was their purpose to come, to give you what you need for that particular season, for that particular time. It had to be them. And they did their job. And they did it wonderfully. And you grew from that. You got lessons from that. You built from that. You fell apart because of that. It taught you something. But now, when that time for them has ended, they must go on. Cry if you need to. Miss them when you got to. But understand they have already fulfilled their time. Someone else will come swooping on in and start to do the same thing. They come in for a certain period of time to do a certain thing. Enjoy them while they're there. Enjoy the moments, the time, the love, the embracement, the headache, the pain, the tears. Whatever comes from that relationship, whoever they are. Family, friends, foes, it doesn't matter. Whoever they are, learn from that. Because it's still going to build you. It's going to help you grow. It's going to cause you to be even more awesome. That's what you want to be. All that and some more. You want to be all of that? Learn your lessons. People are coming all the time. These little sweet souls are coming through so they can show you something. Learn it. Some come and they just sit there. And you're like, okay, this is just too good to be true. I know the matter of time you're going to be gone. No, I ain't going nowhere. Oh, okay. And you start to enjoy, get relaxed, get a little comfortable. You know how you prop your feet up and get comfortable because you think you got something for a long period of time. And something starts to shake. Something starts to break. Next thing you know, they're gone too. But did you learn something? Did you pick up anything? Did you get anything out of it? You should have. You should have built something from that. When every day that you got somebody in your life, you should be building from that. Those are nutrients. They can help you grow and help you go to the next place, to the next level, the next dimension, wherever it is you got to go. Everybody should be trying to go somewhere. And then you got them sweet souls coming in to help you get there. Be the tree of life, bringing forth nothing but life. When people meet you, let them say, oh, I'm telling you, when you came into my life, you caused me to live. You caused me to feel again. You made me feel good about myself again. I was able to, put a smile on my face again. I can now see the sunlight. I can see now that I can be somebody. I can do something. Why? Because the tree of life came. That's what you are. Be everything that you need to be for whoever you need to be it for. I'm telling you, this journey is real. Every day, I talk to my babies. I talk to my babies and I talk to them and I tell them, okay, now what are you doing today? Get yourself together. Turn around. Let's move, My granddaughters up here, oh, Lord have mercy. These pretty babies here, they were just a little smidgen. But the more I start spending time with them, look at them. I'm going to have to repot them this year. I just hate to lose that little pot. I said some pretty pots I got here. They're pretty. But I have to put them in some bigger pots because I want to see them flourish. You want to see people flourish. You want to flourish. You want to grow so big that you could, you outgrow your pot. You outgrow the place that you're in. That's what you need to do. Outgrow it. This was okay at one point in my life, but I've outgrown it now. It's like, starting off on that, little training wheel. That bicycle got little training wheels to it. You pedal along and you lean over. And don't worry about it because the training wheels got you. You lean to the training wheel got you. You ain't worried about falling. Them training wheels, they're going to steady you up. But then one day come. And say, let's move them training wheels. You're doing pretty good with with them. So let's take the training wheels and see how well you do. Don't take my training wheels. Oh yeah, we got to take them training wheels. Because I want you to ride like me. Most children ain't half about to take them training wheels off. You take them off and they get nervous because they're so used to that support system. But then, one day they realize, okay, you hold them up for a little while, later on you let them go, and they might fall a couple times. But later on, they take that bike for a ride, and they're hanging with you. But guess what? Most people don't realize what they can do until you let them go. Then they see, oh, I can do it. Like them birds you hear in my background. Oh, my goodness, I love them. I love when they come out and talk to me and they go to singing. Sometimes I'm out here singing, they go to singing with me, and I get quiet and let them sing. I say, that's your song. Go ahead and sing. Our life has different things that comes in it because we're just power sources. We're power sources. You know, we're always charged. We should be. We should be charged to be able to give energy to somebody and something throughout the course of the day. Because we all know that energy is what? Connected to everything. Everything. So we're connected to everything. And so we can grow. We can be better. We can do better. My babies here, they know. I got to take care of them. Certain things they can't do on their own. So my job, I feed them some water. You know, I'd go inside, oh, you need some more water. I give them some water. We need it too. We need it too. I make sure I keeps water. You know, I know I'm made from water. I'm mostly water. So I got to keep that water coming into me. You too. You know, I know you like other drinks, you know, some of from time to time, but I'm telling you, me and this water, we good friends. Build from where you are. You're awesome. You can do it. There's nothing too hard when you realize who and what you are. Again, you are the tree of life. Break it down for you one day. But you are a tree rooted and grounded, and you should be on some steady, good ground. Think about where you came from, who you came from, and you think about that ground was good. So how can you not be good when your ground you come from is good? That's what I tell my children all the time. You can't falter. You can't fall apart. Look at your tree. You got a dynamic tree. Look at me. You know, sometimes it might have to prune you back. Got to take some things away from you. That's part of pruning. But when you prune something, I'm telling you, it might look a little ugly at first when you prune it. It might look a little shabby. Give it some time, though. When that season comes for it to come back, you're talking about something some kind of pretty. And it came from the pruning, the taking away. Sometimes you got to take some things away. You got to remove some people, some things, some places out of your life. And then when you remove them, you're going to ache for them because you've been used to them being there. You're going to mourn for them because you're used to them being there. You're going to want them back because you're used to them being there. But give it some time. Give it some time, and I promise you, when you feel out, you're going to see, oh my goodness, all that came from the pruning, the taking away. You got to take it away sometimes just to see how big you really are, how powerful you really are, how beautiful you really are. Yeah, we'll talk about that one day, because sometimes we can't look at ourselves because we don't think we look good enough to look at ourselves. We look at other people, and I'm one of them sisters that I tell women all the time, all day, oh, hey, beautiful, how you doing? Girl, you gorgeous to me. See, it don't take away from me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't mess with my self-esteem. Because I also know that mirror I'm looking at outside, there's another mirror looking at me inside. And if I can give it out, I can pull it in. So beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. What you see is beautiful to you. That's all that matters. You know? I go through life always trying to fix this and fix that. And somebody say, girl, you look good just the way you are. Honey, ooh, you ain't seen them bulges and stuff I got going on. They said, don't worry about that. Nobody else looking at you. But I'm a tree. And sometimes with that tree, sometimes it gets a little, you know, a little here and there. But it's okay. It doesn't stop me from still being a tree. You're a tree despite what the branches look like. How many leaves are on it? Sometimes in the winter, you don't see the leaves, but you're still a good tree. You just wait your time out there. All of a sudden, you know, the leaves come back on there. And you know, it's all beautiful again. Be who you are. Be the most awesomest tree you can be. You're awesome anyway. Look at my babies. Oh, gosh, they are so beautiful. I so love them. They're my babies. And thank you so much for joining me today outside of my cachet. Enjoying nature, listening to my birds, watching the greenery come to life, and watching you and I come together. Thank you again for your time. Hope to see you again. This is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Blessings. You be powerful.